What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video review. Today we're gonna unbox and review this beautiful lightsaber from DamienSaber. Want to thank those guys for making this review possible. So let's take a look at what the contents are. So you see the manual. This is the some screws that you would put into the side to secure the lightsaber. You got a USB-C to charge the hilt. And this is the hilt itself. It is beautiful, and you got the blade. So first and foremost, we want to get this out of the way. I don't have any premium lightsabers in my possession. I don't really collect memorabilias and all that stuff. Maybe I'll start now because this is darn good. So let's take a look at the hilt itself. It's constructed really well, made out of metal. You see the specs on the top. The finish is beautiful, a reflective finish here. You see the gold on top. So this is a lightsaber from Darth Revan. This is the Baselit XRGB 3.0, which has the Bluetooth functionality, which I would showcase later on. But as far as the build itself, it's pretty awesome. The hilt has a lot of weight to it, so it feels really premium. And I'm surprised about the price because it is pretty inexpensive for what you are getting. Because maybe why we're talking about this, because we're going to Disney and they're pretty expensive, the ones that you assemble. So speaking of assembling, it's pretty easy. You just remove the cap, insert the blade. This is not like the Xeno Pixel, because that's a little bit more fancier. This one, you just kind of insert this on. That's their more premium line. You got the screw on both sides. You use the provided Allen key, and that is it. It's a lot simpler assembly right there. Alright, so this is when you open it up. See this nice little button here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like a logo of Resistance. It's sort of humming. So if you point it down and you flick your wrist, turns off, open it back up, and then it says when you hold the button, which is this one, the one that you see with the light, then you see that dragging sound, and then you can kind of like deflecting blades. You point it down, you flick your wrist, and you open it up like that. You can do this too. Stabbing motion.
Color change.
See, it's changing its colors. I don't know if you can see that. The purple. And this is all the motion controls right now. I'm just using this button right here, and I purposely did this in the dark so you could see it's very bright. Now it's like white. You can also hear the speaker, so it's beautiful.
Color selected.
So if you want to select purple, because this is like a Sith background. I think it's supposed to be red, but you could cycle through the colors if you want to. So you need that. This is kind of like when it's hitting another blade and you're kind of rubbing it off. So that's the effect that you get. But there's a lot of effects on this one right here. So let's turn this off. You gotta hold the button. And then what you do as well is that if you want to change the sound, you hold this button again. If that is too loud for you, you can, there's like 3 modes when you use this.
Steady. Unstable. Pulse.
Yeah, I guess that's called pulse, but I'm talking about the sound here. You gotta hold it for like 5 seconds.
Mute.
There you go, you mute it if you want to. So there's nothing in there.
Volume high.
It's high.
Volume low.
Low.
Mute.
We don't want mute.
Volume high.
We'll go with high. All right. So you can open it up. You can either press the button or kind of like, well, you're supposed to do that, but I guess not. We'll just press the button right now. But the next part I'm going to show you now, the better option to do this is through Bluetooth. So we're going to check that out right after this. All right, first and foremost, what we want to do is connect the app. So we are going to connect the saber. You'll see it here. Connected saber, confirm.
App connected.
Now it's connected. You can see the battery right here on the top. Adjust volume. So let's adjust it. It's over to 100. So let's
Level 36%.
make it. There you go. So this is the fun part, because now you can see the backup, the different saber control here. That's the lockup effect. You know what? The volume is still pretty high.
Volume level 10.
Let's do the drag. Looks like the lockup effect as well, but I guess when you're dragging your lightsaber, you do the blaster. You can see that he's kind of deflecting it. Flash on clash, and then the force light effect. Now in here you got color palette, so you could choose a different color if you wish. It's very easy. Instead of flicking your wrist, now you can easily manipulate the color if you want to, you know, very easy like that. And there's tracks. The one thing that I do love is the font. You can font select, and that's, by font we don't mean, you know, letters and all that stuff. See that? Let's go back and let's adjust the volume so you guys can hear the different font. And I'm gonna shut my mouth, and you can hear this. You can hear the sounds of the sabers a bit different from one another. This has more of a crackling sound. This is more of like a fire, kind of like Kylo Ren. More of a hollow sound. It's emitting sound. It's more like Luke's like Skywalker, I believe. Oops. Dark Lord Order. It's kind of pulsating, as you can see here.
Fallen Apprentice Magenta.
Fallen Apprentice Magenta.
The Princess.
The Princess. I'm guessing it's like. It's really lost. So yeah, there's those are the options that we do have as far as fonts are concerned. You can have infinite color.
Color selected. Color change.
It will just cycle through that. You can do quick color change. So whenever you want something, you just press it on again. Different setting as well here. Brightness. You got side blade setting, motion control. You want to turn that on. Let's lower the volume a little bit here. We don't want to mute that.
Volume level 37. Volume level.
Around 9. You can see the battery in here. So you got a lot of options here. Motion control. It just kind of shows you, you know, what it would do if, and then it gives you push on, push, pull off, the sensitivity. You know, you got a lot of options. You twist it on, twist it off. There's several, you know, actions for that as well. You got motion control here. I'm guessing when you swing it on and off. Then you got custom functions, custom light effect, custom font. So you can customize a lot of things in here. And then the last one is My Saber, the default name. And then you see the update software in here, which I already did. You get the factory reset. You can rename it if you have more than one lightsaber, which hopefully I will. You know, this is a fun review as well, so hopefully this is not the last one that I do have. I'm really interested in that Xeno one as well. But yeah, those are the functions that we do have in terms of this app as well. So you can disconnect it from here, you can turn it off, but it's the application. This app is a game changer in my opinion. Final thoughts on this one. I'm really happy with what I received here. This is from DamienSaber, like I said earlier. Check out the website down below. This particular lightsaber is on sale right now for $125, and was pleasantly surprised about the price, the build quality, and all the features that comes with it. I'm sure that the Xeno ones are even better because they do have the Xeno Pixel. I'm pretty sure that if you want to splurge a little bit more, have a more, better options. I've seen some of their other lightsabers even have stands. So if you don't want to play around with it, for example, you just want to remove the blade, you could remove that and have it displayed alongside your collection, like what I'm doing right now. Or I think I started like a rabbit hole here. I think I'm going to collect a few more and some helmets to have a dedicated display as far as Star Wars collections are concerned. But as far as this is a nice introduction to me to the world of hilts and lightsabers of one-to-one replica basically. And yeah, this is not going to be the last one for sure. I'm going to explore some of their better options, I would say, some more high-end, because especially with Ahsoka around the corner, I've seen some Ahsoka, lightsabers that they're selling, so watch out for that. Once again, thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully you like this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.